no, no lie. Resonating, vibes ain't feeling good. Everything but vibrating. I am at peace. I am at peace.
He's John Ryan.
And he is sweating like a mother. Jonathan Prince.
I am sweating out here. And together we are
Brutally Johnest.
Merry Christmas, people. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ain't no happy holiday or good luck in the winterval solstice nonsense.
Do you know what? I've realised some things work on online, like virtually. Some things don't. You see, there was the winter solstice. They did that online this year, Stonehenge.
Did they?
Yeah.
Don't watch them hippie druids, man, jumping around naked, eating mushrooms and rubbing up against bits of rock.
to be fair, it would have just been bits of rock in it because it was virtual. So you would have
Doesn't work for me.
you'd have just seen some rocks in the field.
Christmas is Christmas in my house.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to the Jewish man then a few weeks ago.
Well, you go. Well, look at you straight away getting politically correct. Happy Hanukkah. Let them go and have their own festivals, mate. It's Christmas.
They did. That's what I've just celebrated. It's a respect to them,
Happy
innit?
Hanukkah, Eid Mubarak, and all the rest of it.
Innit? Indeed, all of them things.
No, not interested. Not
Indeed.
interested, mate.
Indeed.
All that, I don't know. All them Happy Blue Monkey God Festival Day, whatever.
Acknowledge my joke, man. Acknowledge my joke. Indeed.
I refuse to. No. Not happening. You just sit there sweating your ass off in that jumper.
I am too hot in this jumper. So the way this show started is I said to John, we're going to bring out a show on Christmas Day, man. Say like big up to everyone, kind of do a wrap up of the year, talk about a few things. And you obviously wore something festive, and I didn't.
Because I'm a festive kind of guy. But you come out dressed like a Black Panther militant, and then went and got an even more militant Christmas jumper.
My missus, right, who happens to be a white lady, my fiance even, she wanted to borrow this to wear to work. And I was like, nah, that's inappropriate. Do you know what I mean? Like,
that's very appropriate. Why isn't it appropriate?
I don't know. I don't know if that'd be appropriate for my missus to wear.
No, why are you so worried? It's 2020.
In the comments. Because she's my missus.
Clearly,
someone giving
I've clearly set the ground rules for what you can and can't say on record. Wear it, man.
Talking about records, right? You know, hymns, not hymns, Christmas carols.
You can't say hymns anymore. They are they or thems.
Christmas carols, isn't it? Whee! Christmas carols. I can't believe I haven't got a drink. I need to have a drink. We need to get a drink on for the second half of this thing. What have you got? Oh, he's already got one. Is that clear Guinness?
That's water with a little bit of rum, and it's rum.
Good work. I feel like I'm missing out now. Got my jumper on, sweating.
Do you know why? Because you are PC and you don't want to offend anyone by drinking alcohol in case some kid sees you as a role model and becomes a drunk. 20 years from now.
Carols, yeah, Christmas carols, right? I was thinking, were they like are Christmas carols made intentionally as a Christmas carol, or are they like football songs copying another popular tune and putting words to it? I don't know.
I think the carols may have come before the football songs.
Do you reckon?
Yes, I reckon.
Okay, because like it got me thinking, what inappropriate songs could you make into Christmas
songs? Oh, here we go. This is just an excuse for you to do one of your raps, isn't it?
Well, it's like, so there's a track by a dude named Elephant Man called Dem No Ready, right? And it sounds like this. Right? So I was thinking, them not ready for the video yet.
It's Christmas, I'm not going to be critical of you. But what on earth was that? That wasn't even slightly festive, man.
Elephant Man, okay, I've got another one.
What about Reindeer Man? You know, listen, Elephant Man.
Elephant Man. So this next one, I know the name of the guy. The name of the
guy. I feel like
a
record producer. What else you got? Come on, what else you got?
I know, right? This next one, yeah. It's like, remember, this is like an early grime track by a dude named Devilman. Now I know the name Devilman doesn't conjure Christmas spirit.
Yeah, very festive.
But it's just a name. Yeah, so the tune that he does is called Bomba Clarted.
Oh, that's very festive. Lovely.
Okay, right. So I was
very catchy. I could have heard more of that. I can imagine myself hoover into that.
If you made that
Right.
into a carol, it could be Bumba clotted, pussy clotted, bumba clotted, do not get devilman started. No,
Wow, inspired. No, to me, that must have been like when Dolly Parton wrote "I Will Always Love You." She just sat down and gone, cracked it. Don't need to write. You. That's a classic, mate.
mate, I'm sweating. I'm gonna have to get me a beer. What's your tune for today?
My tune for today is a song that I did with my mate Steve Goodwin.
Remember, it's Christmas Day, man.
Yeah.
Festive.
What's that got to do with it? So, it's a Christmas song.
Okay. So who is it?
It's me. I'm surviving Christmas with you. If it's the last thing I do, not a bumper clot or a pussy anywhere in there. Proper Christmas tune.
Bumba clotted,
So,
pussy clotted, bumba
I'm surviving Christmas
clotted.
with you. We've all been in lockdown for 9 months, and you're still with that
Yeah,
person.
so let's talk about it because it's all about tears, isn't it? At the moment, not shedding tears, but
Mate,
tears
says
of
it.
lockdown.
No tears of. I drank too much prosecco. I'm emotional. That's what's happened to her. She's rolling around.
So in the last few days, so what happened was after the last podcast that we did, I think it was back on the 9th of December, everything kind of was a bit more released, and then certain people went into tier 3, which meant you couldn't hang out with your mates indoors. Yeah. And now it's gone to tier 4, which is like mega lockdown in many places. I think I'm tier 4, you're tier 4.
Yeah.
That's tier 4, not tearful.
Well, not far off it. It's tier 5. You can't use toilet paper. I'm dreading that one. Tomorrow it's okay because I'm going grouse shooting with 30 of my friends.
Oh. I didn't know you had any friends. No, I'm joking, mate.
Kind
I'm
of
joking.
stupid as well. No, I just found 30 strangers and we get a gun and go over the woods. It's just, what is this rules? What is this nonsense?
No, for real. But it doesn't matter because you've got a bow tie and a Christmas type hat going.
You've got to make the most of what we got here, mate. Well, it's kind of not really Christmas hat because my head's too big, right?
That hat's a bit Marvin Gaye, to be honest, isn't it?
Always.
He loved a woolly hat, didn't he? That brother.
You know what? He always had a cold head.
Well, clearly.
Teddy Pentecost never had a cold head. Always sweaty, very sweaty man, Teddy. Marvin was a hat.
Teddy must
anyway,
have been wearing
I can't
jumper.
wear, the proper Santa hats you get in the pound shop.
Yep.
Or, I guess when you're middle class, you probably order it off of poshsantahat.com or something. My head's too big to get in them. Can't get my head in.
When I grew up, no one, I don't know if I've told you this, but like...
Hardship tale coming on.
Man. No, I never believed in Santa. My parents never told me about Santa and he brings presents to the yard, and that was never a thing. Like, it was never a thing. Never in all of my memory was that a thing. Nah, man, I'm not bothered about it. But then when I get in the conversation with my missus about it, and I'm like, if we were blessed with children, then like, I'm not really going to tell my kids about Santa.
You don't get blessed with children. You just give us good stuff. Give it the beans. Give it the magic beans, mate.
Beans.
Let's just pray and hope something happens. Give it the beans, mate.
Praying for a stork, haven't we, mate?
Yeah, we need to talk about it afterwards, really. It's just another. Hang on, it's just another story of your impoverished roots, upbringing in Kettering.
No, not at all, man. Just like I don't know.
Ghetto.
I don't know, man. My parents are from the Caribbean, man. Maybe their parents didn't say to them about Santa and stuff. So like, I don't know. I just never got told that my presents were coming from Santa. I wouldn't have believed that Santa was climbing down my chimney because we didn't have a chimney, like not an open chimney. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Shocking, mate. The more I hear about your childhood, man, I just want to come rescue you.
I've grown up all right. Do you know what I mean? I didn't go on about Santa.
You're wearing a thermal jumper inside a kitchen with the same fruit that was there 2 weeks ago.
I'll be honest. The reason why this kitchen's so hot, right? Oh, this is such a. I'm just gonna say it, man. I got like a really cool like Neff oven. You know, the one with the slidey door that goes underneath for baking and things.
Mate, everyone in the ghetto has them. Everyone in the ghetto has them.
It cleans itself, and I decided to put the cleaned itself thing on before now. So this kitchen is hot right now. My nana'd be loving it up in here.
Mate, it's, with your Neff oven, I can see how the times were hard in your upbringing. Do you know what? Sometimes there was no avocados.
Check it right. Years ago, I went to a wine festival, bought a bottle of whiskey while I was drunk. Whiskey cost
me...
At
a
wine festival, they had like a whiskey stand. Whiskey cost me, it was a bourbon, cost me over £100. I was drunk, right? I wouldn't have spent that. I was drunk. Got home, bit gutted, tried it, thought, oh, this is actually quite nice. Over 2 years, drank this whiskey. decided.
2 years?
Yeah, just like little bits. Do you know what I mean? Not
Did
like
you keep losing it?
it was special. It was special for
Yeah,
treats,
so drink it. You could have died. Get it down you before you die. That's what I think.
right? So I decided afterwards, I'll get another bottle. Realised it was mad rare. Couldn't buy another bottle. Right. This was about 15 years ago. Since then, I've been into collecting rare whiskies.
Okay.
And I sent one to an auction recently. And
What was the whiskey called?
So the whiskey was called Sazerac, Sazerac, and it's Buffalo Trace Distillery. Oh, it's 18 years old.
18-year-old.
Yeah.
Japan to go for, didn't they?
This went for just under that. You've now gutted me. I now feel like I should have waited
Mate,
and gone into another auction.
Do you know what? You should have asked me. It's because you're too quick. Well, yeah, he's too quick, son. That's your problem. Too quick to get that jumper on as well, weren't you?
Exactly.
Well, I know. I'll put this jumper on. I'll look all festive. Didn't think it through.
No, I didn't think it through. And you've got a hat on, but I suppose you are in an igloo.
Oh, mate, you know I ain't got no heating on. She's downstairs going, why is it so cold? I'm like, need some more Prosecco.
So if you had an oven like mine, you could just clean the oven. You wouldn't even need to put the heating on.
I could never afford an oven like what you've got there, sir. Not on a donut, okay? We don't even have it up. We just burn some matches, sir, for a polo mint.
But I said to my friend, about the whiskey that I sold, and he says that he thinks that I am trans class. He said I'm clearly an elderly white aristocrat trapped in a middle class black man's body.
Yes, well...
I had to laugh, man, because I didn't know that black man could be middle class, you know what I mean?
Of course you can. But I just thought it might bring back memories of, elderly middle class white men trapped in your body.
No, that's not the way it was put. That's not the way.
I think...
That is not semantics, bruv. You need to unravel that sentence there.
But anyway, whatever you do in your own private life, it's your business. I'm not going to judge you as a he, she, them, they, or z.
Well, if you're not going to judge me about what I do in my private life, the other day I was a bit stressed. When I'm stressed, I clean. I didn't realise this until the other day.
Hang on, you clean except for your oven, which is...
No, it cleans itself. It cleans itself.
Well, why is the oven allowed to clean itself but nothing else is? Why do you have trust issue with your other electrical items?
Oh, no. I mean, I was cleaning the bathroom. And I got a bath. You know when you got a shower and the shower goes into the bath? And then,
We don't have such things alike that. I've never even heard of your private, sir.
Do you know when...
There's mansplaining and then there's Jonathan explaining. No, please, explain shower. You don't have to.
Yeah, a few episodes ago, you told me that I black-splained something at you.
Yes, you black-splained it. Now you're Jonathan-splaining.
Right?
So,
when you have the moments where you realise that you're not as young as you used to be. So I'm stood on the edge of the bath, like cleaning the tiles near the ceiling. And I'm walking across the bath, but I felt like, the Undertaker, the wrestler, when he used to walk across the top turnbuckle holding on to another wrestler. And he looked awkward, innit? Because he's like 6'10". He was making it, I'm doing this. I'm just holding this dude's hand. It was purely for balance. He looked awkward. And I felt as awkward as him. So I had my socks off because I thought I was slippy. And instead of holding the hand of another wrestler, I had like a sponge with Viacal on it soaked between my hand and the wet tile, innit? All scared I was going to fall over.
It seems to me that all you do is cleaning. You're like Cinderella, aren't you? You're never allowed out of the house. She doesn't let you out. She keeps you trapped. Recently, she's allowed you in the kitchen. Before that, you was never allowed out of the bedroom. And she takes your clothes. What's going on, mate? Just do the sign. Do the sign. If you're intimidated or threatened, do the sign.
What about if you're too hot and you need to take your jumper off? What's the sign for that?
Just a slap around the back of your neck your mum would have given you. Keep it tight,
Exactly.
No matter fuss with that jumper. Sort of thing, I imagine she would say. That's what my mum would have said.
I'm going to have to take this jumper off, mate.
Right.
I feel like I should stick it out. Merry Christmas to all the man then.
Just stick it out, man. Sometimes you've got to fight to be a man, as Kenny Rogers would say. Again, not a bomber clot in there. Islands in the stream, bomber clot. You probably looked at that and thought, doesn't fit in. I'll keep that one out if you don't mind, Dolly. But come on, talk about Christmas films. Christmas films, man.
Christmas films?
Yeah, every December we have the same argument about Die Hard. It's not a Christmas film.
Oh, he said it himself. Like, he actually come out and said it himself.
Who he?
Not Bruce Willis.
All right, okay.
And said it's definitely not a Christmas film.
It's set at Christmas, but it's not Christmas.
I'm glad you said Die Hard, though, man, because I don't really watch films. So, I mean, I've watched that, but I've not really seen many recent films.
Look, the whole tower block just because his missus got kidnapped. Come on, man.
Friends used to call me
comes alive
because of my long fingers.
Okay. Yep. Have you had fizzy drinks again before? Get distracted. So I talking to a 4-year-old. Look at my fucking.
It's because I'm too hot, mate. I'm starting to get hysteria and stuff.
Just, you know what? Just pretend you're at carnival.
Can I work out what's going on with your top anyway? Is that a waistcoat or a t-shirt or a t-shirt, waistcoat?
Waistcoat, bow tie, shirt. Got a lot, mate. It's Christmas.
But like, is the bow tie attached to a t-shirt and what's going on?
Tie.
Oh, see.
T-shirt.
Right, okay. Cool.
My missus was in the Sun newspaper in July for having all her Christmas presents bought and wrapped. She starts her Christmas shopping on Boxing Day. She's already got some of the stuff for next year.
That's the way to do it, man. I'll be honest, I'm not as organised as your missus, but I don't ever go out buying Christmas presents at Christmas. As in, like, I get them throughout the year, innit? Because if you see someone you know you would like, then get it.
Yeah, but then also you think, if I fall out with them, I ain't got to buy nothing.
Don't buy presents for people. I don't know. I only really buy for my family and like my missus. So even if you fall out with them,
That's how I find out I'm not getting.
Still showing some love.
That's how I find out you're not got me nothing.
Well, I was going to invite you up, wasn't I? But like tier 4, mate.
I could have come watch your oven. Come round, man. Watch my oven clean itself. Put a bit of tinsel on it. Make it a Christmas oven.
So what's your plans for Christmas? I mean, I can't even ask you that, man. Everyone's plans in tier 4 is like stay in the yard, isn't it? Basically.
No, we're gonna later on. We're gonna go to the kitchen and then hang out there for a while, and then maybe go in the hallway. So hopefully we'll get a wrong number on the phone, so we'll have someone else to talk to. Have you been Miss Old PPI? I'm pretending I have, just to have someone different to talk to, man. Yeah, I have. How are you today? What are you meant to do? It's just like, what? I wanted to talk about what is going on with the whole tier 4 COVID thing now, because everyone's getting the vaccines now. But you get the vaccine, and then you've got to get a second dose, and then when you've had it, you've still got to practice social distancing and wear the mask and all the rest of it. But you'll get it, but it won't be as bad. All very strange. You're the mad scientist. Explain to me what's going on.
I mean, that's quite a big statement. Explain to me what's going on, mad scientist. I mean, look, there's a vaccine. It's safe, but it's and it's efficacious, so it works.
It's what?
Efficacious.
Isn't that supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Why are you starting to spit lyrics? What are you doing? What's that all about? Starting to do the sound of music. Efficacious. What's wrong with you?
I'd need to do more research on the vaccine to come back and chat to people about the vaccine.
Like a politician.
To be honest,
you're always in your kitchen with your bubbly chemicals making stuff, and
so the vaccine at the moment, the indication, the reason for the vaccine. By indication, what I mean is what the vaccine is for, right?
Thanks for explaining that.
Is to stop people who have stop people having a severe reaction to COVID. And in the trials, it would be of the people who got COVID, something like this. I haven't read this. This is why I shouldn't really talk about it, because it should be accurate. But it should be something like, of the people who caught COVID in the trial, how many then went on to have severe effects compared to those in the trial who were on a placebo, whom then went on to have severe effects. And for it to be efficacious, for it to be effective, then it'd have to be more, or at least a good positive number of people in the group who had the drug who didn't have a severe reaction and ended up being hospitalised or so on. There must be a reduction in hospitalisation compared to those in the placebo group. But that's like really rough, and I haven't done my research to go and check that.
Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed out in public.
Why?
Right. So that is really dull. What that is, it may be efficacious, but that's one of the dullest things. You've ruined my Christmas with the long-winded. What on earth is that all about?
Is your phone gone off again?
It seems to have, doesn't it?
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's on airplane mode.
Is that Santa? Is he telling you your shift started?
That was PPI. Have you been in an accident? Yes, I have. Please talk to me, somebody. So we're all at home because of this thingy, whatever, and I ain't seen my son. I've seen him once, I think, since March. It's not good enough. I'm not happy about that. Then I've seen my other son probably about 5 times and my daughter about 3 times. It's not good.
Indeed, man. But
because in them times they could have got tattoos or piercings or anything, and I can't be there to Go, no, I can't run into the tattoo shop and go, no, this is a child. All right, she's 23, but you know.
Well, I don't know, man. It's a mad one because I don't know. We were gonna have Christmas here with my fam. A lot of cooking, never really done that before. And then Tier 4 locked it off. But it's the gesture that counts, right? So kind of maybe got the best out of that one. Don't know.
So are you doing a Polish Christmas? You have a traditional? They just eat
Doing
loads of
both.
fish.
Doing both. So the Polish Christmas on Christmas Eve, opening of presents.
Don't they starve themselves for like a few days in December and then just eat loads of fish? Is that the Poles?
I don't know about the starve yourself thing, but I know that it is fish. But it's a lot of Europe eat fish. It's a similar thing to what is it, Easter, when people don't eat meat for a certain amount of time, and then to break their fast of meat, they have lamb in it, the Lamb of God.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And then what about you? So then, what's your Caribbean Christmas?
This year there's not really going to be. I mean, it's going to have rice and peas, sweet potato as well as normal potatoes. I'm not going to do macaroni cheese because it would just be for show. I'm lactose intolerant, man. I'm not feeling it. And 2 different meats. So this year,
what's the meat? What's your?
I don't know. I haven't worked out whether to have lamb yet or beef. I've got both.
But no turkey. But you don't have turkey.
Oh yeah, definitely got turkey. We're gonna have a crown. Don't cuss me off for having a crown, right? As in, yeah, a crown is a waste. It's a waste of a lot of meat. But we got it. I'm just gonna say it, man. We got it cheap in the sale last year on Boxing Day. Put it in the freezer. That thing's been defrosted. Look at your face. It's getting eaten, mate.
From last December.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't like it, write in the comments. Look at your face.
So this will be our last podcast where you get food poisoning and die. Because that salmonella is very efficacious. All right, that's my new words. It's interesting because I've spent probably 5 out of the last 11 Christmases in the Caribbean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this is my first year in 7 years that I've been in the UK. And then I'm like, all is cold and grim and people moaning. Whereas all them other years, sunshine. Last year I was in Africa, and then previous 2 was Caribbean, previous 2 was Canary Islands.
Wheel it up. So, did they have turkey in the Caribbean?
No, we had when we were in Grenada, we had goat. Phenomenal, mate. Phenomenal. Yeah. When I was in St. Lucia, they had beef.
I got some frozen goat meat from back in '94. I could.
I bet you have. You know what? You could have had it marinating that long; it still won't be soft. And then you know what? I had my first nice big juicy bit of work. January, 3 days in Dublin, and then it got cancelled 2 days ago because of this T4 stuff. I was like,
yeah. So no one's letting us in countries now. There's like 40 countries saying no more.
We've got our borders back. We've got our country back.
Farage was pissed off because Macron said he's going to take control of his borders.
Yeah.
French president, which I couldn't see how they were still talk. Why are people still asking Farage's opinion? Do you know, like, I'm just going to say it, man. Do you know, like, of every ethnicity, when something happens, like, they normally bring out someone, so, like, to talk about it. So, for example, like, if something happens within the black community, there's a comedian that I know named Ava Vidal, lovely lady, and often she'll be on, like, Channel 4 News giving, like, they'll ask her, what's your opinion of what's going on in the community, sort of thing. I feel like Farage, I don't know why he's getting asked things. Like, who's he? I suppose he is representing a whole heap of people, isn't it? I suppose he is.
When you suggested Ava Vidal as a comparison to Nigel.
No, that's not what I was doing.
How soon after you said them 2 words in the same sentence did you think, oh, she's going to beat me so
She's
close?
literally going to beat me. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm going to have to edit
she's from
that.
Kettering as well.
Yeah, that's how I know her. But I'm not going to put this in the show.
Look how uncomfortable you are there. The sweat is on his head. Just keep this bit for Ava. I'll send it to her. And go, look what Jonathan did. I'm recording it. It's all on air, mate. It's recorded. Come on, versions. But when the guy said to me, I'm really sorry, we've got to cancel it. I hope it's not inconvenient. I'm like, mate, it can't be honest. Can't be honest. It's just one of them things, isn't it?
Indeed.
But it's just crazy mad, man. You just think, oh, come on, it's got to end soon, isn't it? It's got to stop.
There are loads of beautiful things happening though, man. Look, for all those people out there right now who are sitting at home on your own, like, John and I are here for you, aren't we, John? Do you know what I mean?
You are.
But well,
I'm here for me and no one else, mate. It's all about me. Hey.
do you know who we're here for him?
Do you know, you see these things on Facebook, don't you? Like, anyone's on their own, give me a call. I don't want to listen to some sorry ass miserable, like, oh, my own. Shut up. You had all year to sort it out.
Well, I'm here for you. I'm here
Jonathan,
for you.
I'm going to direct them to you. Yeah, that's where you want to go.
No, but on the real, man, this year's been about, I mean, whether forcibly or not, it's been about like reflection, isn't it? People have had to look inside themselves. That's not always the easiest thing to do, to work out what it is that bothers you about a situation, what makes you you, as opposed to next man. A lot of people aren't used to thinking for themselves, but everyone's had an opportunity.
Do you have a big word for this process? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you're deliberately dumbing it down for my benefit. You've got some kind of ipicalococious word. It's all like ipicalococious, isn't it? Like, come on.
That sounds like Mr. Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street, man. He was the baddest character there. Yeah, man, but people are going to be feeling it. And, like, it has been difficult times. If you're on your own and that, then, yeah, maybe repeat the podcast again and we'll give you some more loving. That's my loving arms. My arms look massive in this top.
But what happens is when you're doing that, it's making the lips on your Santa jumper look like they're blowing kisses.
There we go. Flexing.
Listen, it's hench, man, it's hench.
But no, man, on the reals, like, a lot of people have been struggling this year. If you're sitting at home Christmas Day, or even if you're sitting with your missus or whoever, however small your bubble is, your group of family and that, and you might think, oh man, these people are doing my head in. Well, there might be people out there who haven't got anyone to do their head in. So just give them a buzz, innit? Pick up the phone.
Haven't they suffered enough without having yours going around to them?
I could sing you a song.
Oh,
I could make you up a song.
It's just what it's come down to, is it?
You know what I mean?
The whole point of this heartfelt, I'm here for you. We are the world. Don't do that. I know, but you will do. We are that. You do. Roll up on my cloud, pussy man down. I love you all without something like that, I imagine.
So, yeah, man, everyone out there, enjoy the Queen's speech. If you're going to watch it, do you know what I mean?
How has she got a front to go on television after this year?
That's like, bruv, she's got to go on television. That's her job, innit? Like, once a year.
That's her job, the one job.
Is.
Elizabeth, you couldn't stay sober just for one.
You had one job.
One thing to do.
Do you know what I mean? She's got to go on TV, man. She's got to go on. That's the way it is.
Do you watch it? Family tradition.
Well, in my family, it's proper split down the middle. So my dad used to want to watch it all the time, and claims he'd watched it ever since he's been over in the UK. Like, my mum's not fussed. My older brother and little brother get really angry that we want to watch it. I kind of want to watch it because I feel like, what if like some new rules delivered, like chase down Jonathan Prince? Do you know what I mean? I want to know.
Yeah. Discussing that at the moment, I believe.
I believe they are.
You'll be in the kitchen watching the oven clean itself.
Sweating
to death. Died in a pool of jumper. Maya, she does everything Christmas. Anything at all she do. She watches the Queen's speech and she does like all that. We've got a wreath on the door. When I come home, she's like, what do you think of that? I'm like, who's died? Who's died? You, tomorrow. But me, my mum put the tree up Christmas Eve, took it down Boxing Day. Christmas Day, no television, nothing on. She was what was called a bigot. Sorry, no, religious. She was religious. That's what it was. Yeah, so you couldn't have friends around, couldn't use the phone. Mate, we used to be like counting down the hours, go, it's Boxing Day yet, so get out of here. And then Easter, 7 days, everyday church, Latin Mass on Good Friday, 4 hours like that.
I still feel bad to this day, man, that like, I think when I was about 19, my mum wanted me to take her to midnight mass. And yeah, I got drunk and forgot. Like.
But you forgot your mum?
Yeah, I still feel guilty about it.
She's still there waiting for you.
She's still there
for a minute. She won't come. Oh, just by the way, if anyone does think that my comments are in any way racist or you object to them, get over yourself.
On that note, he's John Ryan.
Listen, he's Jonathan Prince. Ho, ho, ho. And have a great, just have the Christmas that you're willing to accept.
Exactly. Have the Christmas you're willing to accept.
Have a Christmas you're willing to accept.
We're brutally Johnest, man. Yep. Peace, peeps.
Yeah, peace.
We don't know no lies. Resonating, vibes in